So I just went down an interesting rabbit hole, and have you noticed that autism and learning disabilities are on the rise? Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, it's always been around, it just wasn't diagnosed. Yes, that is very true. However, it has shown that it is on the rise, and more kids have these learning disabilities. And a lot of people have tried linking it to this or that, such as getting your shots, if you know what I mean. I can't even say it on here because I'll probably get in trouble. However, I found a pretty neat link. Now, I was watching Cancel This Clothing Company, and he just come out with a new episode a couple of hours ago, and one of the first things that he mentioned was baby food. Now, I wasn't even expecting what he was about to say, so it kind of blew my mind. He said that it was 177 times higher in lead than what it was legally allowed. Now, 177 times doesn't sound that dramatic, but whenever you look at it in a percentage ratio, it was like 17,700% higher. That is dramatic. So with that freaky ass information, I decided to go down the rabbit hole and see what exactly lead does do to developmental issues. And here's what I come up with. So if a baby ate food with this kind of contamination repeatedly, the major concern is chronic lead poisoning. So what happens? Well, it causes irreversible IQ reduction, slower cognitive development, learning disabilities, attention deficits, behavioral issues such as irritability and aggression, speech and language delays. Now, this wasn't in all the baby foods, but it was in fact in the baby foods. You can go and look up the data, and there are quite a bit of lawsuits that have been going on over time because of this. However, it's very hard to win whenever your main backer is somebody such as BlackRock. Like I said, I heard this on Cancel Your Clothing Company, and I suggest you go and watch the episode. It's about BlackRock, and well, I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos, but I'm kind of not in favor of them since they own so freaking much. But the things that he has been saying kind of gets his ass canceled. So I suggest people go and watch that video. It's not going to do nearly as good as it should because, well, you know, people don't like conspiratory stuff. Anyways, I thought that was interesting. Is it true? I don't know. Is it weird and kind of coincidental? Yes. I hope it ain't true. I hope that these people wouldn't do this to all the babies out there, but I really wouldn't put it past them, if you know what I mean. I will see you next time. Bye.